Typically, I really don't like talking about current event issues on my YouTube channel, especially in this day and age, because it's just a huge fight. But I have a few things that I feel need to be said off about the coronavirus. Obviously, if you've not paid attention to the news, the coronavirus has forced a lot of gatherings and a lot of colleges to really lot. This coronavirus has really started to change the way we live in this world. Sports leagues were canceled. Colleges and schools are moving online. Massive public gatherings such as St. Patty's Day down in Denver, which would have been next week actually, have now been canceled because of concerns of the coronavirus. Even other racing leagues, NASCAR will be running the Cup race at Atlanta and Homestead without fans. Formula One has actually canceled a couple of races, and the city of Long Beach, California will actually post some delays until the end of April about, obviously, the concerns of the coronavirus. Two issues that I've seen in the news lately, and I feel I should get off my chest, are you'll see right here. Number one, tying this into a race issue and needing to be reminded of stigma. For those of you who don't know, the coronavirus is also called was also called the Wuhan flu a couple times in the news. New York Times has used it a few times. And obviously, anytime Trump uses it, he's called a racist. So, yeah. Since the flu and the coronavirus initially originated in China, hence the name, the CDC has literally put a sign, and you've probably seen that in wherever you live your lives. They have put in a sign saying, if you see an Asian person, do not be racist towards them, essentially. And I'm like, why? Stuff like that, when it comes to a natural disaster and a big roadblock, all of us as Americans, if you want my 2 cents, we need to stop posting these, fear mongering and trying to say, oh my God, we shouldn't be racist toward Asians everywhere, because stuff like this will only make the situation get worse. Okay? As a nation, I don't care if I see an Asian on the street. To me, he's a fellow man. He's a fellow American that walks the streets every day. He's a fellow American who drives in his car to go to work. He's a fellow American who drives to Walmart to go grocery shopping for his family. And the other part of the fear mongering is, I've seen some pictures, I've had some people send me some pictures as well, is how cleanly picked the toiletry aisles are at King's. I've seen some pictures in the news where Costco, King's, Walmart, the toilet paper is picked bone dry. It's creepy. Not gonna lie, it's pretty damn scary. So, which this leads into my second thing, is this blind hysteria. Well, my question is why? Okay. All this blind hysteria, I mean, I get there's precautions, and then there's just stopping everything. Like, for example, I was actually driving home from work listening to the radio of the Denver Nuggets at the time, and I was listening to them play the Mavericks when I found word that the NBA commissioner actually postponed the season. And I'm like, wow, this is going to get bad. Because beforehand, I'm not going to lie, I scoffed this off as the flu, and that is definitely a big fuck up on my part. this stuff is real. And other sports leagues, instead of really taking, some plans, they just hit the stop button on everything. I mean, NBA's postponed their season and most likely canceling it. So Nuggets fans, you most likely won't get basketball till November. Avalanche, and the NHL, they've postponed their season while they approach this. March Madness, the Big East tournament, that's been canceled. NASCAR is in IndyCar, NASCAR at Atlanta and IndyCar at St. Pete. They're going to be running those races without fans and putting buffers everywhere. It's some scary stuff. But my point is there's safety precautions and then there's hitting the panic button. Okay. The panic button is what Denver Governor Jared Polis is doing right now with honestly declaring the state of emergency and canceling the St. Patty's Day parade. Think about what this does to businesses, canceling and shutting everything down. Small businesses, like where I live, there's a lot of these smaller businesses like the mom and pop stores. They're getting the brick pretty hard. No profits are coming in. Like your small bakeries and your small mom and pop shops, they're getting the bird. So getting pretty close to what I'm gonna do here is obviously during this time, I'm sure some of you guys that are watching this are probably are a little on edge during this time. So I will be posting during my videos. I hope you guys can use those as an escape method or whatever you need just to block out the craziness of the world right now, to put it lightly. Obviously, during this time, I'm going to leave you guys with a quote from Vince McMahon about this. It was from when it was the first show the WWE did back down in Houston in the first public gathering since September 11th. What I'm going to leave with you guys before I end this video is we need to just put this fear and the blame, the panic, and the hysteria aside. And as a country and the citizens of the United States, this country has been through hell in its 200 years of existence. Both world wars, fighting for our independence, the Gulf War, Columbine, September 11th, Hurricane Katrina, the 2011 Joplin tornadoes. This country's been through hell and back. And if we put the fear and the politics and the racism and the panicking and the hysteria and stop believing what the TV box tells you to, we'll band together, because this country, what I love about this country is this country's been kicked on, it's been punched, it's been jabbed in the gut, but like a boxer and like Rocky in the 7th round, we get right back up.